Good morning, this is Wayne Belay with another Smart Profit Maximizing Moment. Today, going to be a little bit more self-indulgent. Finally, any of you that have known me for a long time know that I've been wanting to get a book going in a long time. Finally happened. It's done, finished, reviewed it 5 times. Publisher has it and already loaded up to Kindle Direct. I say it's at the printers. It's going to be a Kindle book, and obviously it's going to be a print book at Amazon. It's going through the last approval stages. I'm going to get a proof on Monday, the actual book proof. Once I get that done, we're probably looking last week in August, first week in September. So what's it about? Well, it's the title is the 90-Day Profit Reset. Gain your independence from reduced cash flow, evaporating customers, and shrinking margins is the subtitle. Why did I write it? I've been meaning to for a long time. It just didn't, life got in the way, and I was doing all right. I don't really need a book. We're doing good. God's been good to us, all right? But the truth of the matter is what I saw with the pandemic and the shutdowns and the businesses that are closed and still closed. Some of my businesses are still closed, others running at 50%. I knew that we were heading into some sort of a recession. How fast? Who knows? How long? How deep? Pretty damn deep. Pardon my French. I have never seen anything like this. I've never seen a complete shutdown. I've never seen this much money put into the economy, but I don't know what the results are. But I'm pretty darn sure, and that's part of the reason why I pushed the book. I'm pretty darn sure we're going to be looking at a year, 18 months, 2 years, in the best case, before we get back to normal. Why? 3 to 5 million businesses have gone out of business. Assume they had themselves and at least 2 employees. We're talking 10 to 12 million. 5 months ago, 3 months ago, I told you by the end of the year, by election time, I expected unemployment to be between 8 and 10%, which this last numbers came out, it was a little above 10. So it looks like I'm going to be not far off. But that's still 2 to 3 times what it was in January or February. All right. That means you have less customers. But it also means, and that's the purpose of the book, that it is a great time, if you survive this long, to actually get serious about pushing your business and getting going. So what I'm looking at is on the 90-Day Profit Reset is really 3 things you need to do. I mean, you needed to do it anyways. The new economy that has been hit that's been coming out because of the internet and social media and smartphones and tablets, changing the way you were doing business, and some of us were slow to adapt, some of us were quicker, all right? But we've gone through recessions before. We haven't gone through what we're doing now, but we've gone through recessions before. And what we know is a few things. You can take action or you can make excuses, all right? It's literally that simple. If you want to survive, you need to take action. And really what it comes down to is that this is actually a very good time, if you've survived this long, to get serious. And that's what the 90-Day Profit Reset was about. It's really about sitting down and doing 3 things, 3 major things now, okay? And why now? Before I get into the 3 major things, why now? Why is this a good time for business, to be honest about it, as we come out of this, all right? Well, really it's very simple. You're going to have less competition because a lot of your competition has disappeared. You're going to be able to get better prices from your suppliers because they have less people to sell to and they're trying to come back. You can probably get better terms. You can probably get better employees because, they're looking for a job. And secondly, a lot of good, talented people, and this happened after 2008 and 2001, a lot of good people that were at large companies realized there's not really a lot of security at these large companies either. And maybe they're better off looking at something where they have a little bit more control over their life and going to work for you as a small entrepreneur, all right? But what are the 3 things you need to do? Well, first and foremost, you need to get your cash flow under control. You need to find the cash that's hiding in your business right now. And that's the whole first chapter of my book, first part of my book, is getting the cash, where to find it, where to look for it. And the second thing is getting sales, and sales from your current customers without spending a lot of money is what I concentrate mainly on this, because that's something you can really kick into gear in the first 90 days. And the third part is improving your profit margin so that when you sell, And even if you don't sell more, you make more money because you've done a good job of increasing your profit margins. Those are the three things. I got tons of good information in this book, so be ready for it. Matter of fact, my wife was she did the last review on it, and her main comment was there's almost too much information in here. I didn't hold back. I mean, I had trouble. They wanted me to get the book down to under 100 pages so it would be an easier read. It ended up about 154 pages with a bunch of appendix and things that have worksheets that you can actually use. I meant this to be a working document. I'm going to use this same book as an outline for a quick 90-day course that I'm going to do after I survive tax season and the PPP thing. So we're looking at first week in November. But people need help now. They may not be able to afford coaching. They may not be able to wait. That's why I pushed the book as hard as we can. And think about it, we pushed it hard. I started recording it and writing it in June. It's going to be published the first week in September. That's awfully fast. All right. Now, the truth is, I've been working on this stuff for 40 years, 40 years plus. So it's not stuff I don't know. And I just put it in a more organized fashion and hired an excellent editor. If you ever want to do a book and you need an editor, call me. I think I found one of the best. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Belial saying thank you for your patience. I don't usually like to talk about myself and what we're doing. Look forward to the book. It's really going to be easy. It's going to be great for you. And if you're in business, whether you're trying to survive or just make more money, that's what I designed it for. Hey, until next time, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much.